Hello, welcome to Toffee TV. This is the Everton News Daily on Toffee TV. This is our brand new show where we'll be bringing all the news that occurs at Everton that day, today even. That's what we're doing. We've got news today on Marouane Fellaini, Romelu Lukaku and Conor Makelele. We'll start with Conor Makelele. It looks like he is going to be leaving the club. He has got 1 year left at Everton Football Club. He's a fantastic season at Wigan, helping them get promotion, and it looks like he'll be leaving. His first team opportunities have been limited, certainly under Roberto Martinez in the last couple of years. He's had good pre-seasons and then nothing's ever happened of it. He's a cracking player. I just think he lacks a little bit of pace, but who knows? He might be one of those players who goes down and then comes back up. He's got a lot of talent about him. He's a local lad. If it doesn't happen, it's a shame that it doesn't work out. But tell us what you think. If you've seen him, what do you think about Conor? Do you think he should have made? Do you think he should have got more opportunities, considering how limited our attacking force has been at times this season? Tell us what you think. Strange rumour come out today. I must say it did come from a betting company. It came from Ladbrokes. The odds on Marouane Fellaini coming back to Everton have massively come down today. I'm not sure why. It might just be the bookmaker doing the old Martin O'Neill trick that they did a couple of weeks ago. But the odds of him coming back have gone down. It hasn't quite worked at Manchester United. He always had that tag of being David Moyes' boy. 27 million as well was a lot to live up to. When he's played up front this season, he's been a bit of a handful. But when they've tried to play him in centre midfield, he's just not good enough. He's too slow. So would you like to see Marouane Fellaini back at the club? I mean, obviously that'd be down to a new manager coming in. But I think personally his time has come and gone at Everton Football Club. I mean, he had some great spells when he was playing up front. He looked a great player. And other times, he just looked very sluggish and just too slow to compete in the Premier League. So, tell us what you think about that. Do you think Marouane Fellaini could come back, or what kind of money would be with that man as well? He's sold for 27, but I wouldn't pay more than 6 or 7 million for him, if I'm honest, for the job I'd want him to do anyway. Tell us what you think. One of his Belgian teammates is in the news as well. Romelu Lukaku, his dad has come out and said Romelu Lukaku will be leaving Everton before the Euros for £65 million. He's saying there's an agreement in place, £65 million to leave the club. One of the Belgian journalists in England has also said that there is an agreement between the club and the player that he can leave. But what would you, for 65 million, would you take that? Would you take 65 million considering the form Romelu's been in this year even? This season, yes, looks fantastic. But this year, 2016, apart from the couple of goals he scored in the FA Cup quarter-finals, I think he's been quite poor. He's been off the mark, as have a lot of players. But, I think he's only scored a couple of Premier League goals or something like that this year, or certainly just those goals. Although that goal in the quarter-final was very good. He hasn't looked at it. Is that more to do with the manager not playing him in the right style? Is this player who would benefit from playing in a 2 up front? I certainly think he would. I certainly think he needs a partner. But there's a lot of big clubs being linked with him. Manchester United, Bayern Munich. 65. I mean, think about what you could do with 65 million. Not personally. I mean, football-wise. I mean, you could go out and buy 2 or 3 really top players for that. You go out and buy 4 or 5 really good players. Leicester won the league with a squad for 65 million. 65 million would be a hell of a lot of money. I mean, if John Stones was to go as well, you're talking 100 million there. And that's before, the Premier League money and Machiri's money. So that's a lot of money. That's a lot to think about. But I'd like to think that will be left to the new manager, whoever that is, when they come in to make that decision. Unless the club have already made him assurances that he can leave. I don't know. Maybe last summer they said give us a year, see if we can get in the Champions League. If they've done that, then fair enough. We've fallen short as a club and haven't done that. Whereas the player himself has, let's be honest, he scored over 20 goals in all competitions. I mean, that's for an Everton player to be in to finish 11. That's quite respectable. Top goal scorer, I think, since the mid-90s. So he's done his job, he would say. Yes, he slacked off the end of the season, but didn't he all? So tell us what you think about that. Anything else in the comments? Tell us any other news. Obviously, The manager stuff's still up in the air. The ground stuff seems to be progressing day by day. We've already said, it's the dock or croc stuff. That's going to go on day by day, day by day. We're learning a lot more about that as the days go on. I think the next few weeks, next couple of months are just going to be filled with so much news, and we'll be here to cover it on Toffee TV, on this show, and obviously more in depth on our other shows. So make sure you stay tuned. We're still looking for that 10,000 subscribers. We're going after it. We're not far away from it now. So thanks for that. We've just gone over 16,000 on Twitter as well. So keep going on that if you're not following us already. And Facebook as well. Please get on there and like it. We want to push that as high as we can, putting videos, we do Facebook Live and all that stuff on there as well. So thanks very much for following us. Thanks very much for watching the shows, and we'll see you soon on Toffee TV.